Welcome. If you're joining into today's session, we're going to be talking about sex and IBS. It is a real thing. So give me some love hearts, give me some thumbs up, like, share, comment, do all those wonderful things to let me know that you're out there and you're ready to help improve the world. Bye-bye. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sex and IBS. I'm Trish Palmer. I'm the creator of Australia's IBS Hypnosis Protocol. So today I'm going to be talking about sex and IBS. This is one of those things that I kind of just stumbled across when I was working with more and more clients. And it's one of those things that I didn't really think about it, because when I had my IBS, I was single at the time and wasn't very sexually active because I was feeling crap about myself. And the more and more clients that I spoke to, the more and more I realized that this was an actual issue and that it had to be included in the consultation if the client was representing that they were having issues with their sex life or in their relationships. So let's have a chat about that. So sex and IBS, it can be a negative impact on your life and with sex as well. So seriously, who wants to have sex when they're feeling lousy? Like some people don't even want their partners to touch them anymore. And I've had those couples that have come through who don't even want to be around each other anymore because one smells or one's always running off the toilet or something like that. So, you know, when you're feeling lousy, you just don't want to be sexually active. Or worse, when you do start to relax and you get into the act of sexual intimacy, all of a sudden a fart from hell pops out. I mean, that's an absolute buzzkill. I've had clients tell me stories that I'm just like, wow, that would just slaughter people's self-esteem. And, you know, you're in the most vulnerable state when you're in the act of sexual influence. So all of a sudden this fart from hell pops out and just everything goes to zero. It defaults to nothing and just complete sort of like, you know, detriment. It's just a horrible sensation. So since October 2017, we've actually run 9 events across Australia now. We have trained over 150 people, and we had the AHA approach us because they wanted our events to be recognised for 10 CPD points. So if you need those CPD points for your AHA registration, please come along to our live event and we can sign you off for that. We've also released the IBS Hypnosis Protocol online for people outside of Australia, and we will be in New Zealand in November this year. So if you're in New Zealand and you would like to attend, please jump on the links below. So Melbourne is done and dusted. What a phenomenal event that was. I had a great time. Adelaide was fantastic. We're off to Sydney in 3 weeks. So if you need your ticket, please jump onto it now. If you need a payment plan, then jump onto that because we need to get you sorted out. If you're coming to Perth, please grab your ticket ASAP because we are almost booked out. I'm pretty sure there's only like 4 or 5 seats left for that event. Brisbane has started selling and so has New Zealand. And payment plans can start from as low as $40 and we are selling out. So, IBS and erectile dysfunction. Quality of life in IBS can be very much overlooked, and the impact it has on sex is absolutely no exception whatsoever. Now, you may not be surprised to know that we have almost no studies on this and how people are being affected because it's like one of those unspoken taboo things. So, I'm giving you all the information I have and I have learnt along this journey. So, I have worked with many clients with IBS over the last 5 or 6 years now, so it's been a little while. I'm starting to show my age. So yeah, and when it comes to the studies of sex and IBS, we're not really looking into that stuff. So what we do have is studies on many men with IBS who also have erectile dysfunction and sexual performance issues. We also have studies on IBS with sex establish that there is a link between IBS occurring later on in life and the experience of sexual abuse. Some studies show that the IBS is associated to the childhood sexual and or emotional abuse. We all know that there are 1 in 4 places in Australia alone that are still suffering from mental, physical or sexual abuse. And that is a horrible, horrible statistic. So this is resulting in a double whammy. They're having childhood trauma that they've not spoken about, and then later on in life it's coming out and the central nervous system is starting to release alarm signals that we don't want to go through this again. So the emotions being caused by these attacks are causing emotions, which are causing the attacks, which are causing the emotions. What a vicious circle. It just goes round and round and round and round. So IBS and intercourse. Whilst the sufferers of IBS may not be feeling sexually active, they can also induce body functions during the sexual act. So many worry that they will pass gas, whilst others experience nausea from the pressure on the stomach and the torso area. So the importance of intimate connection is real, especially in relationships. So expressing your fears to your partner and communicating with them can really help you to relax and really help your client to start connect with their partners again. Allow them to help build you up and nurture you to relax. So when it comes to the sexual act, if you're in a relationship or you're sexually active, you have to be one of those partners that's going to engage in the sexual act with you, who's going to help you to relax and who is going to nurture you into your true sexual self. So if you have IBS and you're still sexually active, find someone who is understanding towards some of those needs, but that can still also help you to relax. If you find that you're having a client that is still sexually active and they're having trouble communicating to their partner, now this one's a fantastic. I got taught this about by a sex therapist, and they said that if they're struggling to relax and work out what their partner's G-spots are and things like that again, then get them to actually watch them masturbate, because you can find out their rhythm, you can find out where they like to be touched and what sparks them again when it comes to their sexuality. So the intimate connection is absolutely crucial when it comes to sexual activity, and if they're in a relationship or they're still sexually active, get them to talk to their partner to help them in other ways to get them to relax and to nurture them. So would you like to help these people? Because IBS is affecting 1 in 5 people in Australia alone. It's hugely, hugely horrible. We have proven articles to show that hypnosis is effective in managing the IBS in the long term. And this is not just another newly packaged old technique. We don't do that. We don't just take some old technique and then give it a fancy new name and then, go on this tangent saying it's the new big thing. This is not a newly packaged old technique. We're teaching you brand new stuff. It's all about nutrition, the central nervous system, the brain, the amygdala, the hippocampus. So it's very, very out there. So here's some things that I recommend. Raise awareness with your client to talk to their partners openly. This brings them closer together. It's amazing how people can be in relationships but still be completely alone within that relationship because they don't talk to that person anymore. So get them to sit down and actually talk to each other so that they can become closer together. Tell your partner you didn't ask for the IBS and you should never be ashamed of your personal needs. They've got their baggage as well. So if your client has IBS, tell them to tell their partner that they didn't ask for the IBS and that they shouldn't be ashamed of themselves. It's as simple as that. And your partner is also not perfect. They come with baggage as well. So help each other heal and bond. Lift each other up towards the ultimate goal of unconditional love, rather than bringing each other down and judging each other for what they can or can't do. So this year, this is what we have on offer. A 130-page resource manual that includes everything. So it includes all of your scripts, all of your credentials, all of your CBTs, absolutely everything is in this manual, okay? We even have all of the articles, all the support systems, absolutely everything. We have also included a bonus module for Crohn's and colitis that everybody will receive this year. Last year we only offered it for those that paid in full, and we realised that many more people actually needed to be trained in this because this is a huge issue. We have more smokers in this world, people trained in quit smoking hypnosis, than we have smokers. And we have a lot more IBS sufferers than we have smokers. So this is really a no-brainer. There are more people suffering with gut issues than we have smokers. So let's get onto this and start help healing the world. We've added extras in this year as well as a recording for children in IBS because the little ones are suffering from it and they're just being pushed aside. And if IBS is flaring up later on in life from childhood trauma, then we need to start helping the little ones whilst they are small so that they can start to calm this down and then move on to something much better later on in life. We have a payment plan available also, and this is no extra cost. We need more gut-directed hypnotherapists. It's just that simple. And we thought, well, there's absolutely no point in charging everybody extra because they need to go on a payment plan. We understand that times are hard, and we're not charging any extra cost for that. The live events is worth 10 CPD points through the AHA. So if you need recognition or you need some rapport and stuff like that, then come along. We're here to help you. And if you have attended before, you can come back for free simply by referring someone that buys a ticket. Simple as that. Easy peasy. So get in early because your payment plan can then be paid over a longer period of time. You can grab your tickets with the link below or go to pellenandpalmer.com/events. So please join me next time for the liquid plan of IBS. This is one of the modules that we teach you in the IBS Hypnosis Protocol. So if you'd like to join me in for that, and I will see you every Thursday at 8 a.m. ACD time. And please subscribe to my channel, Pellen and Palmer. Like, share, comment. Let me know that this is worthy and going out there, and that it's absolutely crucial that we keep this content going for free. So otherwise than that, have an awesome day, everybody. Bye-bye.